Discuss about his forefathers will come there about their sraddham. Their souls will become. Either someone asked me, how do I make sure that my forefathers' souls got mukti? So here is a few questions. This is the answer. There are two types of mukti, liberation for the soul. The real mukti is permanent one, in which is one is permanently freed from the illusion of soul. Soul, the God self in us, for those who may not be aware about it. It is really a self-created illusion that brings about sense of separated and therefore a self-identity. Only enlightenment brings about liberation from the illusion of soul and frees us from the cycle of death and rebirth. The other type of a mukti is very temporary one. It is liberation from earth, longings on earth, attachments for a soul immediately after death. There is perhaps a type of mukti you are concerned in your question. Only one can help, and that too a very limited extent for mukti of this type. Performing after death rituals very meticulously can help in the matter, and after death rituals is in every religion, though they are different or may vary widely, have the same desired effect. The after death rituals are like a farewell. It carries with it a lot of good wishes for the departed soul and has a deeper occult significance for the dead person that what meets the eye. It needs to be performed quite sincerely. Prayers often help the correcting matters even if the original rituals has been slipped short. Missing out a mantra or to a mystery custom doesn't really matter a lot. What is important is the state of mind of those attending the rituals during the after death farewell ceremony. When we are living, we have the three distinct earth vehicles with which we use to live our lives, and we as a soul are different from any of them. They are our physical body, our astral body, and the mental body. The physical body with its brain, nervous system, and few senses help us to interact with the people. Okay, interact with the people. People here is means the physical world around us. The astral body is the body that responds to the emotions and belongs to the astral world in just the way the physical body belongs to the physical world. The mental body is a body that responds to thoughts and belongs to the mental world. This world, the physical world, astral world, and the mental world, actually from our environment, though we are unaware of the existence of the astral and mental words. There are many more subtler words too, but let us not concern ourselves with them at present. See, death cuts us separated sharply and permanently from the physical world. Mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son, the connection will be removed. Our soul detaches itself from the physical body, and physical body becomes lifeless at death. Becoming a corpse, it is of no use to us after we die, and it is best to cremate it or bury it. What custom you follow is immaterial. Life consciousness, however, continues in the astral body. Why? And lives in the astral world immediately after death. We have all our emotional tendencies which had generated for ourselves during our recently concluded earth life, and they are magnified in the absence of the physical body. We are lose the chronological sense of time, and we suffer a lot because of our own unbridled emotional tendency. The grosser they are, the more intense is the suffering. This is the realm of the hell in tradition religion. So it may be said that we enter hell immediately after death. Some people with very gross tendency remain earthbound for a long time after its death. That do not easily part with their attraction towards physical objects and try to live a life of proxy. They do not realize that the physical life cannot come back to them, and they suffer a lot indeed. Some people have a lot of unfulfillment, fulfilled desires and secrets, and wishes to either continue living their lives or tell some secret or pass messages to his dear ones, which may be still living. The attempts by a dead person can bring about an undesirable atmosphere in the house. Performing the after death rituals not only help in the cleaning the atmosphere of the house, see by the effect or vibrations of mantras, but can also help in driving away the earthbound tendency of the departed person. They actually like putting a lock in the premises to debar the dead person from the entering. For the living, the rituals help in the cutting of the attraction the living people may still have towards the dead. The rituals, however, do not much help really bad case of an earthbound soul, and nor does it gives mukti to that person. See, they can help in reducing the attraction between the living and the dead, and that is all. And we are the disturbances, and in this house, we often have a tendency to blame it on the departed souls of our forefathers. This is substitution, though in very rare cases may be on custom and troubled earthbound soul. Because of substitution, we often imagine that our is the very rare case, and he fact that we believe so actually makes mantras worse. However, it is never all our forefathers taken together. The soul of our forefathers have long gone away, because a dead person's their residence in the astral world is barely a few years, as a dead person suffers a second death and enters in the glory of the mental world, known as heaven or heaven world is traditional release. If you are seriously looking for a method to get rid of the unwanted things happening in our house, may suggest to you some unwanted things: unmarried, marriage groups, divorces, and houses separates, brother and sister for quarrel, brothers quarrel, the dynasty is not going to improve like this one. I mean, my suggestion to you would be to get rid of your substitution by understanding what is life after death and clean, or you know, as for your rituals, maybe Hindu, Christian, whatever. The baptize your own mind of such beliefs, which are actually silly. The answers to many unwanted happens may be there in the living and not in the dead, which you can improve and correct. See, it is never because of your forefathers. So total matter in front of you, you decide what you want to do, and best forefather blessings is useful to you and your dynasty with sons. So get blesses them and do, and subscribe me, please forward to friend and families. This is a good ritual. Some people thinking, yes, why mukti like this thing wants the scary. It's good thing. Do that. Thank you.